Hello everyone, and welcome back for today's update. In this video, we are going to talk about a major storm system that will bring an extremely expansive severe weather event, a blizzard, fire danger, and more. If you do enjoy the following video, make sure to subscribe for more. The first thing I wanted to do is show you the latest timing according to the GFS model. Rain and mountain snow will be moving into the Pacific Northwest throughout the day on Thursday and Friday. By the time we reach Friday afternoon into the evening, the storm system will be taking shape over the northern plains and the Rockies. By Saturday morning, extremely heavy snow may be occurring across parts of the Dakotas, eastern Montana, and Wyoming. The heavy snow will continue into Saturday night, although becoming lighter. By Sunday, some light snow will be moving through the Dakotas and northern Minnesota, before leaving the country. Here is the latest National Weather Service watches and warnings as of 8 a.m. on Thursday, April 21st. Widespread winter storm watches are covering counties across the Dakotas and Wyoming, and portions of Montana, due to heavy wet snowfall and strong winds. Winter storm warnings are in the pink, across the Sierra Nevada mountains in California, as well as a portion of Montana in that pink color. That darker pink color across southern Nevada into all of New Mexico and up into Nebraska are fire weather warnings, due to the very dry and windy conditions this storm will generate. High wind watches are in effect in that gold color, covering portions of the Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma, the western half of Kansas, and Nebraska. Lastly, winter weather advisories are in effect for a portion of Utah and northeast Nevada. Let's take a look at the expected snowfall accumulations from the GFS model. This model is showing some widespread snowfall across the western half of the country, mainly across the higher elevations. The heaviest mountain snow is expected in the Sierra Nevada mountains, where a couple feet of snowfall accumulation is possible. More heavy snow will be possible across Wyoming, eastern portions of Montana, and the Dakotas. The European model shows similar snowfall accumulations, with widespread snow all across the mountains of the western United States, with the heaviest mountain snow in the Sierra Nevada mountains. A heavy swath of snow will be possible from Wyoming, eastern Montana, and the Dakotas, which is where we are also expecting blizzard conditions in some spots. Now that we have talked about the wintry side of the storm, let's take a look at the risk of severe weather, starting with Friday, April 22nd. A very broad marginal risk of severe thunderstorms is in place from extreme eastern New Mexico all the way up to northern Minnesota. A slight risk is in place from the Texas Panhandle all the way to southeast North Dakota and the southern half of Minnesota. Lastly, a dangerous enhanced risk of severe storms is in place in that orange color, from the Texas Panhandle to eastern South Dakota. I'm happy to report that this will very likely not be too much of a tornado event, and this will be mostly because these storms will be in a linear mode, so conditions won't be as favorable for tornadoes as other events. Nonetheless, whether we have a tornado or not, it's important to stay weather aware. It is looking likely that damaging straight-line winds will be the greatest concern with these severe storms, due to the linear mode that these storms will take, like I mentioned a moment ago. A broad 5% risk area of damaging thunderstorm winds extends from western Texas all the way to Wisconsin and Minnesota. A 15% risk area can be found in the yellow, from the Texas Panhandle to northwest Iowa and South Dakota. Lastly, a dangerous 30% risk area is in the red, from the central Texas Panhandle to southeastern portions of South Dakota. Another significant risk we will see with these storms will be large hail. Large hail will be a risk across that broad brown and yellow area. The biggest risk of large hailstones will be concentrated in that red area, from a small portion of western Minnesota into eastern South Dakota. The severe weather risk won't stop on Friday though. By Saturday, the risk of severe storms will grow even more broad, with a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms stretching from the Mexican border all the way up to the Canadian border. A slight risk is also in place from central Oklahoma to northern portions of Minnesota. I do expect damaging winds to remain as the biggest concern, along with large hailstones and a couple isolated tornadoes. At this point in time, we don't have too much information regarding the severe weather risk on Sunday, April 24th, but I'll be sure to keep you all updated on this storm system. The next threat that this storm will bring is heavy rainfall. Excessive rain that could lead to flooding is possible on Friday, April 22nd, from southeast Iowa into southwest Michigan. Another risk area can be found from a big portion of North Dakota into northern Minnesota. The risk of flooding will continue into Saturday, April 23rd, from central Oklahoma into southern Iowa. The last thing that I wanted to review in today's video is the risk of wildfires. Like we saw earlier in the video, we have numerous states under fire weather warnings and alerts due to very strong wind and dry air that will affect portions of Nebraska, Colorado, New Mexico, and more. Because of this, the Storm Prediction Center has issued an elevated risk of fire danger for Thursday, April 21st, from the Las Vegas area into the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles. A critical risk of fires is in place from northeastern New Mexico into the Texas panhandle. The fire risk really amplifies on Friday, April 22nd, with even an extreme risk of fires from central New Mexico into eastern Colorado. If you live in that area, be ready for very dry and windy conditions, which could lead to rapid wildfire spread. The risk of wildfires will continue into Saturday, from southeastern Arizona into southwest Nebraska. The risk on Sunday will be in that red area, from eastern New Mexico into southern Kansas. And that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this weather update, I encourage you to subscribe so you don't miss out on more weather updates. See you guys soon.